I got back from work today. Kind of same as yesterday. I was just kind of like tired from work. I was exhausted, had a bit of a headache. I actually played draft earlier, but you know, I was just kind of like in a bad mood. I realised that I'd done the draft wrong, and I just gave up in the end. I didn't even bother. I was playing Necrons, and just we didn't draw very well. There was nothing exciting. It just felt really boring. I just wasn't invested. I think it's going to get worse as the week goes on. I think I'm just going to have to accept that. You know, after I've spent 8 hours at work, I just don't play that well, and you know, I am kind of more easy to tilt, I suppose you could say. So I really just kind of gave up on it. Right, so I didn't really talk about what I was hoping to play. I'm honestly just kind of hoping to play something interesting. I don't want to play Necrons again today because I feel like it just didn't go well earlier. Like, the deck was okay, but it just felt kind of boring. We were just trying to play on curve all the time. Nothing really happened. It was Eternal March. Somehow I just wasn't into it. I was just getting really, really irritated, and yeah, that's about it. Anyway, so it's between Abaddon and Tervigon. I do want to play Tervigon because people keep telling me, you know, like Tervigon is super, super strong and so on. I can definitely believe that. And I also do want to play like Swarm Tyrannid. I haven't played Swarm Tyrannid before. Neurothrope was really like our first like legit Tyrannid draft run. We'd messed around with it before, but this was, yeah. So it's like, it should be interesting. It should be different. I'm not exactly sure what we want the most of. Wow. I mean, you'd think Tyrannid Prime. The Tervigon and the Gargoyle aren't super exciting, are they? Let's be honest here. The, sorry about that. Wow, my mic wasn't even in front of my face. I hope that actually picked up what I was supposed to be doing. I don't know what to make of Gargoyles. Because they're flying, you think this 1/3/3 is actually pretty fair. You can tide as well. It's kind of interesting. This is too expensive. Oh man, Rapacious Hunger is amazing, but I mean, you know, 8-10 costs, you need to be incredible. You need to hit the board and immediately do something. Neither of these do anything. That's no good. I feel like we have to take this because of the Tyrannid Prime, but we already produce you know, creatures. Like, do we really gonna do this? I don't know. Like, that feels a bit rubbish to me. It is a 1 cost, right? Yeah. The Synapse is kind of weird, but I mean, surely we take it just because of the Tyrannid Prime. I don't know how we can possibly turn this down. This is interesting, but just because of the Tyrannid Prime, I think. Whoa. High Fleet Leviathan is also playing into that a massive amount. Overwhelming Swarm. Okay. I'm assuming that the 2-cost Leviathan troop instantly becomes a 1-cost. I'm not sure what to make. I mean, because it's a 7-cost, I'm not quite sure what to make of High Fleet Leviathan. But the Overwhelming Swarm seems perfect, you know. I definitely am trying to make like a Swarm deck. This is a little bit odd, right? I think the Harpy might be a game winner though, because the Biovore is just going to keep creating Spore Mines, and it's impossible to destroy them, so... I quite like this. Like, I really want High Fleet Leviathan. I'm not exactly sure how good it is. I don't think the Tyrannocyte is good at all, though. That's the thing. So the Overwhelming Swarms and the High Fleet Leviathans. Man, do we just take this because of Overwhelming Swarm? I think I think we do. I think if we can get like 2 copies of Overwhelming Swarm, it's possible for us to have games where we just straight win. You know, like there's nothing they can do. I do love Venom Thrope, to be fair. And infinite biomorphologies would be insane in a swarm deck. You know, because you're just getting that benefit many, many times over. I don't think Screamer Kill is the correct card here, though. Like, but I don't want these either. Like, if we could just take the Tyranid Prime, I'd love it. What the hell are you supposed to do when it's giving you Termagants and Gargoyles? I don't know. We create Termagants. It's kind of a strange one. Ripper Swarm might be amazing. I don't know. I mean, now that we've got 2 copies of Tyranid Prime, I'm going to just try and ride that all the way. This is 2 Synapse. Like, this is... Oh, man. I mean, Broodlord is amazing. That's the thing, is Broodlord is absolutely insanely good. No, the Spore Mine is trash, though. That's the thing. I do like the Harpy, just not in Spore Mine. I think that's complete rubbish. I suppose maybe the Screamer Killer isn't as bad as I'm worried it is. Just the Blast would be useful. We have no other Blast. Got the same issue here. Like, this is awesome, but we don't have a lot of Synapse. I don't think it's that great. This is a little bit too good, though, isn't it? Yeah, you know what? Like, this... It's not bad. Oh, man, and this has got the Blast as well. Yeah, like, Tyrant Guard, Morlock. I like this, and it does give us some AoE. Oh, man. Yeah, I really, really like just the fact that we've got the AoE. Oh, man, is it Overwhelming Swarm again? It just feels like we could have some turns that are just unbelievable. Like, absolutely incredible turns. Venom Thrope and Lictor are also not bad, but... I love this idea of Overwhelming Swarm. Did I take it last time? I did, didn't I? Because I've got the Tyrannocyte. Oh, man. I think the Tyrannocyte is straight trash, but... This is legitimately mad, isn't it? Like, I think we have to take this. We're pretty in on that anyway. Yeah, I really like this. Okay, I'm excited. Oh, Predator Instincts is awesome as well. It's between Floating Death or Carnifex. I like all of these, but the flank is a big deal. Oh, it's a tough one. It's actually a tough one, isn't it? I mean, we basically stop at Tyranid Prime. We've got a couple of pieces above that, but you know, 4 to 6, that's where we go, and then it's kind of Synapse. Like, our end game seems to kind of be Synapse, which really isn't great, I suppose. But our bottom is just so good. I mean, the Hive Tyrant is okay. The flank is actually what I want the most out of this. Yeah, like the Hive Tyrant. We've already got quite an expensive top side, kind of. Tyrant Guard is awesome. Predator Instincts. I'd like more than one copy of Predator Instincts. I don't see... Like, there's no way now, is there? Predator Instincts Morlock as well is awesome, isn't it? Wait a minute. Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. I misunderstood. I was looking at Swarming Masses, and I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought we had multiple copies of this. But of course, I'm thinking of Overwhelming Swarm. A lot of Tyranny cards actually sound the same. Do we just take this because it's cheap? I just think all of these are kind of good. Hyper Adaptation is one of the few ways that we actually use our Synapse as well. We don't need this Tervigon at all, but it might reach a point where it's just irrelevant anyway. And we've got 2 copies of High Fleet Leviathan already, which is probably a copy too many. This, I think Predator Instincts actually could save our life at some point. Okay, clearly we're super heavy, 2 to 4. And we don't really have like any big boss endgame creatures. But we have significant value through the Tyranid Prime Swarmlord. It feels weird to be, you know, purchasing Termagants when we literally make Termagants. Like, what exactly are you supposed to make of that? I don't know. That feels really weird to me. Okay, we are going bio for turn 1, I think. We'll see how, oh man, Overwhelming Swarm.
The warp flows through me, and it will be your doom.
Well, that's just silly, isn't it? Oh, because we can Progenerator as well. We don't need to, though. This is weird, isn't it? So we're actually going Tyranid Guard because we can't get maximum value out of... We are undeniably the aggro right now, for sure.
I live in your nightmares.
Oh, well, we've basically won just because of the AI. Wow, the AI can't use Hexagon. I didn't realise it was going to be this bad. But apparently Hexagon is some sort of weird counter. This, oh man, we're so close to like a really nice Overwhelming Swarm. I think we're just 1 turn away, surely. Tyranid Prime as well. If the Prime can stay alive, that's the question. I think this does put like too much pressure on them. This is too much. They won't be able to clear this all in one go. So, it's done, isn't it? Oh, I could have... That's so silly of me. I should have put it on the other side because of Synapse. It would allow us to create like a massive Tervigon, but apart from that, yeah, I mean but that's enough, isn't it? Yeah, you've kind of done your job now, so. Oh, I should have attacked with it as well. Because if they'd held Drake Striked again, that would have cost them everything. But we would have killed them this turn, guaranteed. Even if they held Drake Striked, we would attacked. So a bit silly, me. Right. The AI just played like unbelievable trash there. Not exactly sure if we used Overwhelming Swarm correctly either. It was neat. I don't think it was kind of like optimal or amazing or anything. Part of the reason that we took the Ripper Swarm though was because Overwhelming Swarms means that it's for free, which is kind of ridiculous, isn't it?
Ready, my legions. A glorious victory is mine.
So are Tyranids the control when they go first and the aggro when they go second? Well no, because of digestion pool you are ahead, so it's a bit strange I think. If we Tervigon here, it's...
Frontier, you will be judged.
You'd think Cypher Salt would have to come in about now. Do we actually have the... Is it over? It can't be over. I don't know what it is though. This is insane, isn't it? Oh, seriously? You're really going to play that game? Oh my god. That is insane. That is truly insane, isn't it? But I mean, we were only capable of doing that because we were so far ahead in the first place. But we could, you know, spend 7 energy doing nothing but increasing the value of each individual card. So, man, the AI is playing like trash. Really, really bad. But it's also clear, like, we're not super comfortable with Swarm either. We're making speculative plays that we think are probably the best, but I don't feel confident. If someone's just like, yeah, you completely misplayed and you should have done like this other thing, I'd be like, yeah, you're probably right.
The hour of blood and clashing blades. So comes the hour of bloodshed.
Crikey. I think we're in trouble here. Yeah, I think we have to do this thing. Two energy is so expensive to do that. I suppose the Spirit Stone is a massive deal though, isn't it? So...
Heed my words and rise.
We actually want to Mucilid Spore flank here if we can. It's kind of awkward though, isn't it? Yeah, we're still not getting great value out of it. I suppose we could do this. Yeah, we're powering him up. In terms of Spirit Stones, he's getting great value. It feels awful. Why did I do that? That was just silly, wasn't it? Oh no, whoops. That was an accident. Oh well.
Spirits guide me.
Well, that's enough. And then a Tyrannocyte. That's perfect, isn't it? I suppose it is a much superior tempo play though. Just to boost the Tervigon even more.
Follow the wind. Bring forth Cain's fire.
We've won anyway, so... Oh, I thought we'd won. My mistakes. We're off by 1. Ugh.
No more pain. No more death.
We're certainly creating some large numbers. But I don't actually know if the deck's good or not. All I know is that we're creating some large numbers, you know? It also seems like we wouldn't mind having a few cheaper pieces that aren't actually swarm. We don't like using our swarm when we're doing nothing. You know, like, obviously just using a swarm card and not actually using the swarm element or buffing it in any way, or at least putting it in a health total that is difficult to deal with and will cost significant resources, you know. I mean, I think Morlock Predator Instincts actually gives us a way of getting back into a game that otherwise we're screwed in, so I think we have to go for this.
Ready, my legions. A glorious victory will be mine.
Excuse me. You'll probably just do the same again, to be honest. Oh, this... For some reason I thought that the gene seed it was created was ephemeral. That's not true at all, is it? The problem we seem to be having is that we're actually producing too much in our hands. Man, gene seeders are pretty interesting. Because of the camouflage, but the point is that the camouflage only lasts until you attack. And if you swarm, I don't think it gets the camouflage back. It doesn't seem to. So the threat largely is around just having it sit there and then slowly get bigger without attacking. So they can't directly target it. Things just got weirder. Oh, I mean, it does give us a turn 3. I don't think 4 is enough though for turn 3, is it? Yeah, this is a little bit odd.
Prepare for the coming of damnation.
Do you really want a digestion pool to create a Tyrant Guard here? I just don't think we get a lot of value out of this. We could Gene Stealer to... Yeah, digestion pool, Gene Stealer. But that then sets him up just to use his ability. But then we get to establish. Doesn't even bother. Oh, okay. Well, that was weird, wasn't it?
I am unstoppable.
I mean, 3 health, that's really not doing a lot for us. We could just Mucoloy, yeah, if we do this. Just a sec. Great, so they've used 3 Helldrake spikes. The question is, do I think they've got another one? Helldrake spike. Helldrake strike. Because we have lethal if they don't, right? Yeah, we have lethal if they don't.
I strike from the warp. Let your hate fester.
Oh man, I mean we have some real potential here, right?
Let's get some action, boys.
This really isn't going to achieve anything right now. But I mean, Blood Progenitor isn't going to do a lot either. But it does mean that we go Biovore, Termagant for 3 to 4. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough though. Definitely with him going second. He can put down more than we can deal with.
Awesome, boys. Just like the horned bull.
Nice bit of pressure here, right? But Gruck himself isn't really aggro or super fast or anything, so to some degree this is expected, isn't it?
Just like the haunted bull. Moving. I just want to hit your head.
Oh, that was a shame.
Shadows can fly.
Oh, great. I'm kind of losing a lot of the swarm by doing this though, aren't I?
You can't beat me, Git.
We're just smashing through, but we don't seem to be facing any human opponents, so... I definitely feel like when Masao Yoi comes in, things could get a little bit difficult anytime that our opponent really pushes back against us. Right now the AI isn't doing anything really that's remotely competent, you know. The AI doesn't seem to be very good tonight, does it? Hasn't really tested us at all. I am finding this a bit more interesting than the Necron draft run earlier though. I'm not sure I even want the Tyrant Guard against the Eldar. I mean, is it even strong against Eldar? Because of all the shurikens, I don't think it is.
We bring death from above, as Cain's spear did before.
I bring swift demise.
Oh, that's irritating. We'd have to spend an incredible amount of resources not really doing much of anything.
We will protect the craft world.
The temptation to use predator instincts is super, super strong, I must admit. Do I really... I don't know, this is a tough one. The answer is honestly, like, not really.
I am always swift.
I mean, it allows us to destroy the waystone, that's about it. Is that really a meaningful use? It's not, is it? But it means we could have a crazy overwhelming swarm next turn. And Broodlord isn't bad either, so we kind of win. That was trash.
We are the raging winds.
It's weird. They're releasing Steam keys and Alpha keys and so on. Yeah, there seems to be less people than there were a few days ago when we were playing. Is it because it's the weekend? Is that the only difference right now? Because it's not the weekend, no one's playing right now. Normally we get at least 1 or 2 human games, but this is pretty bad, isn't it? Oh, we are going seconds. I'm not sure about Tyrant Guard, but this is kind of legit. What? Okay. Ripper Swarm doesn't seem that great though. Okay, I'm not actually sure what's going on there, but leaving a Tyranid Prime here is kind of crazy, isn't it? Yeah, that Ripper Swarm could be mental. Oh crap. I mean, yeah, well, this is a big deal, isn't it? Or at least it buys us a little bit of time. I'm not sure you can say it's a big deal. Oh. So you're not still invulnerable, it is only for your turn that you're invulnerable. Got it. That is good to know. Oh man, but if I put this down, I'm only really putting it down because I want to. I don't think it increases our chance of winning at all, does it? Man, Swarm Lord is so interesting just because of that 3-1 attack line, you know, like I think his ability is really interesting too, obviously, but it's like the only thing in the game that has a 3-1 attack line and can deal with just those 3s so comfortably. We might need this. Oh man, I feel like we have to commit something. Okay, now I'm scared. Yeah, I think we're just going to play on curve now. There's woods, I mean, because it's flying, mostly. Yeah, because it's flying, the Morlock can only blast it, can't actually attack it. That's pretty good. It's the same thing, because it's flying, they can't actually attack it. It's weird to see though, isn't it? We're definitely relying on our predator instincts next time. We're aiming for like just a massive Tervigon to come down, something like that. Okay, we're in trouble. Yeah, I can't do maths. Now I look stupid, don't I? So we've lost this one. Yeah, these aren't it, are they? Oh man, Swarmlord got us. Absolutely. Man, the Leapers suddenly came out. I thought we were okay, and then the Leapers came out. That was kind of... I don't know. Was that even embarrassing? It's a very different type of Tyrannid deck. The Leapers are really, really strong, aren't they? It's so much damage. Incredible amount of damage. What were you against? Is that Tigerius?
What is yet to come is for us to decide.
Taking cover. Enemies in range.
Wow. The AI, man, just makes no sense, does it?
Taking cover. Enemies in range.
One strike is all I need.
Okay, I'm not actually sure what the answer is then. Because they could just simply... But they could do that here either, as well.
For courage and honor!
Oh man, but it means that we're definitely just asking for it to die. Yeah, I feel more comfortable doing this in the last game because we've got double Vanguard. So that should be pretty good. Ugh. So what are the cards that, if anything, seem to be noob traps and we don't want to do anything with? We put down Tyrannocyte when we've got an opportunity to, but it hasn't helped us at all. It's pretty rubbish. Even in that last game, I was like, oh my god, you know, like, not the last game, but the game against the Swarm Lord. I was like, oh my god, it's flying, it's so neat, you know, like these leapers can't get to it. That was completely irrelevant, though. We still lost that match. The leapers just jumped on us and then they stunned the Tyrannocyte. Absolute terrible. Swarm in masses as well, like, that's a waste for us, we can't do anything with it.
Cleanse this place. We must protect the craft world.
The Biovore is so much pressure that I don't think we can resist.
I have returned, so that the craft world may never fall.
I mean, we actually do want this, don't we?
World will never surrender.
Oh man, the Broodlord. We have no actual buffs though, so it's kind of useless.
No more pain.
Oh man, things are getting scary. We have nothing... We have no massive threats here, do we? We have no super big threats.
Light dims, yet our hope is ever kindled.
We're looking for a Predator Instincts that hits everything. But we could do that with any synapse, really.
Hold still.
But we want Predator Instincts and Adrenal Surge, so... Don't we? Well, we can skip the Adrenal Surge. Oh man, we had lethal if they hadn't done that. That's so irritating.
Heed my words and rise.
Oh, that's not so bad. I was expecting it to be much worse than this. We can clear everything. I'm not sure the Adrenal Surge is even necessary. In fact, with the Mucilid Spore, is it just a massive waste? No, it doesn't matter. Let's do it anyway. Whoa. Okay. Okay.
Follow the wind. Bring forth Cain's fire.
Hold still.
I'm not sure what to say about this. I think it was a mistake to have that harpy in though. It's not doing anything for us. Not the harpy. Oh man. Is it called a harpy? I don't think it is. The flying swarm that we've got. I know because harpy crone is the 7 energy, isn't it? So this is just a straight harpy. I apologise. I'm honestly too tired to commentate. I'm just knackered from work. Still got the rest of the week to go. To hang in there. Gargoyle. There we go. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we have the potential for a massive turn. We just need to bide our time, kind of. The more Termigans we have, the better, for sure. Oh man, that's tough. This is ridiculous, isn't it? This is absurd. This is so silly. Oh my goodness. That is absurd. That is so crazy. Isn't that kind of a waste? No, I don't think so. Oh, am I so tired that I didn't even realise I had lethal? I didn't even do the maths. Am I just super lazy or something? That was absurd. That is seriously silly, isn't it? Swarm in mass is absolutely ridiculous. I actually can't believe that. Like, we actually ran out of time. That was pretty crazy. We've gone 13 matches, including this one, without a human being. Maybe we should wait until the weekends. I mean, I still like grinding for gold and learning the game, playing the game. But especially after work, I think it's just asking a bit too much. I'm just tired. I'm really tired. Oh, I like all of these.
We bring death from above, as Cain's spear did before.
Yeah, prime into Ripper Swarm seems fine to me.
Strike and fade.
With the striking Scorpion, I'm expecting, you know, some silly shenanigans. Well, that was a good one.
We are the raging winds.
That's just silly. Okay, and that is Tervigon. We played a kind of swarm deck. It could definitely be, you know, refined, couldn't it? You know. It was okay. I mean, it is draft mode. You don't expect the deck to be perfect, but Morlock, we didn't get a lot of value out of Morlock in this particular, like, theme. The deck didn't quite do it. Broodlord was kind of neat. Screamer Killer was a complete waste. Tyrannocyte too. Like, the High Fleet Leviathan, again, just not what we want. Basically, anything from 5 mana down was just complete trash. The Prime and the Guard were like our two biggest thingies, right? Swarming Masses was also a waste. It was kind of strange. The Gargoyle as well, like, it wasn't a big deal, was it? Most of this was rubbish, but Tervigon itself is just so reliable in its ability to create termagants. And our experience from playing Galen and now Tervigon, we've got a better understanding of kind of how the mana curve works, or how you like to use your energy each turn. And it seems like Tervigon can actually afford to have a lot more stratagems than I realised. I've been hurt before with other warlords where I've suddenly just had a handful of stratagems and nothing on the board, and I've been screwed. But Tervigon's ability to just keep creating things, you know, reduces the chance of that happening. You know, at least you've got something to put on the board each turn, even if it's not great. The other copies of Termagant, and you know, it was okay. Ripper Swarm was surprisingly interesting, only with Tyranid Prime. But the fact that a single Overwhelming Swarm means that Ripper Swarm, it costs 0. It allows you to get something on the board. It's pretty interesting. Although this isn't massive, you know, like Tide free, so you just get a free. But it does cost nothing, you know, with the Overwhelming Swarm. It's definitely interesting. I'm just tired. That's it. You know, I've got work tomorrow. I've worked all day. I think I need to save it for the weekend. On the weekends, I have a lot more energy, and we can try all sorts of interesting stuff. You know, I've got a bit more motivation, whereas right now I'm just thinking I should really just go to bed and try not to stay up too late in preparation for work. I guess I'm just a very boring person. When I'm not at work, I'm thinking about sleeping just so I can be ready for work. Shame, really.